This is understanding specific character gameplays and mechanics for travelers who are new to the game. I'll go over several characters and how they work in brief. Xilonen decreases opponent's elemental resistance depending on the element of your own team. This resistance shred is fully dependent upon her skill level, while her healing scales off her defense. While using Xilonen on your team, you always need to use 2 or more characters of either Hydro, Cryo, Electro, and Pyro. By tapping her skill, you can check the elements of which she can shred the resistance off. If you use more than 1 unit of Dendro Anemo, she cannot shred any elemental resistance. However, for Geo, you can have up to 2 units if the other 2 are of the required element. During combat, tap her skill and use her normal attack twice. The downward arrows show that the elemental resistance of the opponent has decreased. In case you do not meet the elemental requirement, this will not be activated. Next is Arlecchino. Arlecchino's C2 allows your elemental skill to gain maximum bond of life upon absorption. However, for C0 and C1 Arlecchino, upon using her elemental skill, you'll have to wait 5 more seconds until you get maximum bond of life. A maximum bond of life is necessary for you to deal higher normal attack damage. Alhaitham requires a specific rotation in which you can deal the highest DPS. Start off his rotation using his elemental burst, then continue using his normal attack until 2 Rain of Projection fall. Right after his second Raining Sword, use his elemental skill to again deal damage with 2 Rain of Projection fall. Finally, you want to use his charge attack and end with another 2 Rain of Projection. To maintain maximum attack bonus from your C0 or C1 Iansan, you have to use your elemental skill, normal attack, and then burst. However, at C2, you do not need to perform her normal attack. When Iansan takes on the field, use her elemental skill, continued by normal attack, and then her burst. Next up is Varesa. If you don't know how to use her, just follow this rotation. Tap her skill, use her normal attack, and then plunge. Skill, normal, plunge. End it with a burst. You want to repeat this as much as you can. Chevreuse is a character that can provide a huge attack buff and a 40% resistance shred on Pyro and Electro. However, upon overload reaction, your party must only constitute of Pyro or Electro. Make sure your team can consistently proc overload reaction and should not consist any other elements than Pyro or Electro. If you have her at C6, you can use her on non-restricted parties. Finally, I'll be going through team bonuses including Hexerai, Moonsign, and Elemental Resonance. To activate Hexerai's Secret Rite or Moonsign Assassin Gleam, you'll need 2 or more of these characters. Here you can see that Hexerai's Secret Rite has been activated. However, for Elemental Resonance, you'll need to complete your team with 4 members. You can see that none of these Elemental Resonance are activated. As soon as I complete my team resonance will be active.